Welcome to Mike and Sam Sports. I'm Mike.
I'm Sam. Let's get into it.
I have already had a call from Moscow. They think that Marcus Allen is a new secret weapon, and they insist that we dismantle it.
Yeah, me and Sam have been huge sports fans for the longest time. Me and Sam met in first grade. Ever since then, we've bonded over sports, talked sports. We've been sports historians. Everything about sports, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it, we talk about it.
We decided, since we talk about sports all the time, we decided, why not record it and post to YouTube for other people to enjoy.
Yeah, we think there's more to offer in the sports world that isn't out there right now, and me and Sam are going to fill that void and really just have a broad discussion about all sports. We're going to start uploading probably around 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays most likely. We're going to start off by posting on YouTube, and then we're going to try to expand our platform to Spotify, iTunes, and things of that nature.
Yeah, we're just hoping to put a lot of hard work into it and hoping that you guys enjoy it as much as we do.
Yep. And at the end of the day, me and Sam love doing this. So as long as people love listening to, we'll keep making these.
Yep, definitely. So we just want to get some of our sports bias out there just to let everybody know. So we're gonna go through what teams we like for each sport.
Yeah.
So, Michael, if you want to go first.
Yeah, sure. Before I get into it, I think me and Sam do a pretty great job at, even though we're very passionate sports fans for the teams we like, I think we do a really good job at keeping our biases out of our opinions. But with that being said, obviously it's pretty hard to keep full bias out. So just so the audience knows what our favorite sports teams are, my favorite football team is the Arizona Cardinals. A little backstory to that. I'm a big Arizona Cardinals fan because when I used to play Madden when I was really little, I didn't know how to change the teams. So the default team by alphabet would be the Arizona Cardinals. So thus, I played with them all the time and just kind of fell in love with the Cardinals. They made the Super Bowl when I was younger, so that made me love them even more. Little did I know that they wouldn't follow that by a lot of success at all, but that's okay. I'm also a huge St. Louis Cardinals fan for the same reason. And I'm a San Jose Sharks fan. And yeah, that's about it. How about you, Sam?
What about your basketball team?
Oh yeah, for basketball, I would say I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm a huge LeBron fan.
Nice. Yeah, for football, I'm a big Colts fan. I grew up idolizing Peyton Manning. I remember going to 5 different Modell stores just to find my first Peyton Manning jersey. That made me a huge fan of them growing up. Hockey, football. I mean, hockey, baseball, and basketball. I'm pretty much a New York area, so Yankees, Knicks, Devils, New York. I'm from Connecticut, so a lot of people from this area like the New York sports team, so I just followed that lead. And then for college sports, I'm a big Ohio State fan because I go to Ohio State, so gotta follow the traditions around there.
Yeah, my college did not have a football team whatsoever, actually, so I'm just a Louisville Cardinals fan for college basketball and football as well.
Big fan of the bird over there.
Big fan of the bird. Yep, got that right. So we thought me and Sam would end off our inaugural podcast with doing a little segment. We're going to talk about the NBA, and we're going to get into the NBA season potentially ending as stands right now.
Yeah, well, the state of everything with the COVID-19, I just don't see sports starting again. So it's not really a big shock, but I saw that the NBA was frantically trying to see how long it would take to get them teams back on the court, but yeah, now they're starting to realize that it's becoming more and more less possible.
Yeah, and I saw they were trying to, before they really came to this conclusion, they want to have March Madness and NBA playoffs with no fans in the stadiums, and I know not only would the players hate that, but I think us at home viewing it would hate that. Obviously, the crowd adds to the electricity and just the hype of the sport, and I don't think it would even be as profitable as it would be if we just waited. So I don't think teams and organizations wanted to do that. Now, with the NBA season, obviously we played almost the full season, so they're trying to figure out what.
Do you know how many games it was?
No, I could look that up right now. Teams have different amount of games played.
Yeah.
For the most part. So I believe there are around 60 games played, so there would be about 22 left or so.
Yeah, with that's a big, like a good healthy serving, so you know who who's the best teams and who's the bad teams. So it wouldn't really mess up like the power rankings of the league.
Yeah, see, the problem I have with it though is not only are a lot of teams in the West very close to each other, so the standings could change, but a lot of teams' strength of schedule is very easy at the beginning of the season, then it picks up the last 20 games and vice versa. So some teams could have had very easy schedules up to this point, and then their hard stretch is right here, and they never got to play it. So I think that would be kind of unfair if we stopped the season right now and then just continued into the playoffs. But the NBA actually released a statement that section 6, article 23 of like the NBA laws, there's an NBA bylaw. If the season stops by April, the team with the best record in the year that the NBA finals would take place, so not 2019 but 2020, would be crowned champions. And even though the Bucks have the best record in the NBA, the Lakers have the best record as of 2020. So the Lakers would be crowned champions, and that would be very interesting and very controversial, I believe.
Yeah, that's just like, I don't know. That's a dumb thing to do because the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks, if the league continued, I don't think the Bucks personally would have won the finals.
Yeah.
But since the circumstances, they have the best record, so I feel like they have to.
Yeah.
Like they were playing better than anybody else, and that's just dumb. And I feel like it's convenient that the Lakers, the most profitable player on the team, is getting the championship.
Yeah, no, I know. And the biggest player with the biggest legacy, that would put a huge asterisk
on that championship.
Yep. And I think that would even add fuel to the fire for people who just hate LeBron and want to taint his legacy. Like, oh, look, he got the cheapest ring in NBA history, and it would easily be the cheapest ring in NBA history. But that would just add to the.
I don't even think the Lakers would even make it to the finals.
Yeah, I
feel like the Clippers.
Yeah, I had the Clippers going. I just think the Clippers are a deeper team, and I think
they had a lot of injuries. If they're fully healthy, it would be a tough series for the Lakers to win.
Yeah, no, I think LeBron and AD are a better duo than Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, especially this season, because I think Paul George struggled at times this season with consistency and injuries as well. But I just think
it's a big drop off after those two players.
Exactly, it is a very big drop off, and the Clippers are significantly better than the Lakers. If you took both teams' two best players away, I think.
Yeah.
So, not only that, you need to rely on Anthony Davis and LeBron to get, nearly 70 a night between the two. Meanwhile, you can have Kawhi score 20, Paul George score 20, Lou Will score 20, Montrezl Harrell could score 15. You got other guys on that team that can contribute as well.
Shamit.
Yeah. JaMychal Green.
Yeah, it's just like because like, and then the Lakers have like Kuzma, who they're just like pumping like 30 minutes, and his
Yeah.
activity is not very good on the court.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent this season. He's struggled with finding his role. He looked the most promising his rookie year.
Yeah.
And he struggled with inconsistency at times. I think he fell in love with the LA life a little bit too much.
Yeah. And I feel like his rookie season, like a lot of the lights were on Lonzo to perform well, and kind of just flew under the radar and was able to put up a good season.
Yeah, even in that summer league before the season started, Lonzo won the summer league MVP, but I thought Kuzma deserved it. Honestly, he played great that summer league, and he ended up winning the summer league championship without Lonzo in the lineup that summer league. So
see what happens. I'm curious to see the future of all sports, not just basketball.
Yep, it'll be interesting to see what's going to come in the up and coming months. But for now, we're going to keep debating sports, talking sports, coming up with scenarios, and anticipating everything that is going to happen in the sports world. And the next sports world event that's going to happen amid this crisis is the NBA draft, or the NFL draft, I'm sorry, which is exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait what they do with EA, and just because they're doing the virtual walk up with Goodell and all that stuff. So I can't wait to see that, and also dissect the players and all the picks, because we're all fiending for some sports.
Yeah, I think that'll be a little cheesy. I'd rather see just cameras in the homes of the players and their reactions to getting the call and their reactions to getting picked. I always like seeing that.
Yeah.
I don't really care to see them walk on stage and hug the commissioner they're going to be hating for the next 10 years, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Well.
Yeah, I'll miss the booing Goodell tradition, but that's all right.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and look forward to making more videos for everybody.